Hey allies, Taylor here. I just wanted to give you a piece of advice today. I've been thinking a lot about this. I've been talking with some of you. It's just something that's come into my mind over the last few weeks, especially with like the holidays getting in the way, New Year's resolutions, other people, commitments that people have, struggles they've been going through, that kind of thing. And I wanted to give you a piece of advice that's really, honestly transformed my life, and it's just a simple phrase that I say to myself, and I want to, give that to you as a tool of personal development. Look, a lot of you guys are going through a very difficult time in your life where you're trying to transform your body, you're trying to transform your mindset, you're trying to transform your circumstances, your health, the way that you look and feel and perform, and that is a challenging thing to go through. Not to mention the fact of what kind of commitment that takes, and how long of a process that is for you, as well as environmental factors. I know a lot of you have been struggling with a lot of different things. Amongst our community, we've had financial issues. We've had people who have struggled with depression. We've had people who struggled with eating disorders. We've had people who have struggled with self-confidence, motivation, business, other commitments in their life that have prevented them in a way from being able to, get here and work out and get to their coaching sessions and that kind of thing. And what I want, the gift or the phrase that I want to give to you is, when you're going through something tough, when you're going through something that feels like it's inevitable, the outcome is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you're not sure what to do, I want you to think in this context. Don't say, I can't do X, or this just happened and there's nothing I can do about it, or anything that's a closed-ended statement that doesn't come in the context of creation, right? Meaning you're just writing it off as, this is now how it is and there's nothing I can do. I get that life circumstances are challenging sometimes, and that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like you can't do anything. The thing is, you absolutely can. It might not be the thing that you want to do. It might not be something easy to do. You might have to alter your commitments so that you're no longer doing this thing over here so that you can do this thing over here. It's not always easy, but it is simple. It's simple in that instead of saying, I can't do X, you simply phrase it as a question. How can I do X? How can I continue to go to Iron Allies 5 times a week? How can I get there at 6 a.m.? How can I get there on time after work? How can I, hit my nutrition goals amidst having 3 kids and a 50-hour-a-week job and a spouse and my hobbies? How can I afford to do more training sessions with my trainer? Or how can I afford to upgrade from 2 or 3 times a week, to unlimited? You have to ask yourself in the context of a question, because when you say a statement, all you do is write it off as, this is now the circumstance and there's nothing I can do about it. And the reason I'm reiterating this is because this one thing is what has helped me transform so many areas of my life, because I don't rule it out as possible for myself, or as not possible for myself. It's always possible. Like this place would not come into existence had I not believed that I could have it, or that Corey and I could have it, right? Like I couldn't have done it without her. But because her and I both came at it from the standpoint of, okay, we don't have a gym. We don't have enough clients to sustain a gym. We don't have enough revenue to sustain the gym, before it was created. But we were walking at the park and we thought, well, how can we? What can we do to create the circumstances in our life to make that kind of thing possible? And that was just a mere 9 months ago. And I know I've shared this with some of you guys, but we're over 90 members of our community now. In January of last year, it's been a year now, we had like 12 clients. I don't even know if we had our group program going yet. We had 12 clients that I was training one-on-one, and that was it. And Corey was still, teaching her job and stuff. So to go from where we were to where we are now would not have happened had we not believed that it was possible for us to create. And so take that concept into your daily life I know that things are hard. I know that you're gonna run into circumstances that are unfavorable. I know some stuff's gonna happen where you're gonna have a financial crisis, or you're gonna have a family crisis, or you're gonna have a work crisis. It's part of life. The thing is, what you do about those circumstances and your perspective around them is what's gonna shape the outcome. Don't just write them off. Don't just say, I can't afford it, I can't do that, I don't deserve it. Yeah, it's possible for you, but not possible for me. Well, you don't have kids, I have kids, right? Like, don't make excuses even though your circumstances might be challenging and valid. If you truly want something, be willing to ask yourself, how can I have it? What can I do to have it? You have to start thinking outside of your current perspective. You are where you are because you believe that's where you deserve to be. Think about that. You are where you are right now because you believe that's where you deserve to be. If you don't like where you are, believe that you can be in a different set of circumstances, and that the only way to get there is through you believing it's possible and then going to work on creating it. Okay? So the reason I was inspired to make this video today was because, like I said, I've been talking to a lot of you guys. Some of you may be watching this and some of you may not be. But like I said, financial crisis, right? Depression, anxiety, eating disorders, suicidal thoughts, business commitments, family commitments, all of those are totally valid. And if you truly value health and fitness and you want to see the results that you are striving for, you can make it happen. Contact us, reach out to your coaches, me, Corey, Emmanuel, Matt, Hailey, even reach out to Sue and Matt Lafreniere, those two help us out. They're not certified trainers, but they're there. They're part of this team. They're part of this community. Reach out to the community on Facebook. Reach out on WhatsApp. We're here for you guys, okay? That's what this is all about. That's what all those flags are about. That's what Allies is about, right? We're allies in fitness. So when you feel like you can't do it on your own anymore, we're there for you. Please reach out. Don't be a stranger. And just recognize it's possible for you, okay? So I hope this helped. If you guys have any questions or you just need some support, send us a message, send us a text, give us a call, ask for when we can talk after a class or something like that, and team up with an ally. Reach out to someone who you've partnered up with in class or someone that you've got some rapport with in this community, or honestly, reach out to a new person, okay? And you ambassadors, the people, the founders, the people who've been here since the inception of Iron Allies Fitness, part of your duty that we asked you to take on, that you volunteered for, is being a leader in our community. Please be there for people. And I've recognized when many of you are, and so has Corey and everyone else. But look for those opportunities where someone might be struggling. Maybe you haven't seen someone in class for a while. Maybe you heard someone say a comment where they're dealing with something. These are opportunities for you to take your experience and positively impact somebody else's life that could really make a difference for them. So I challenge you to do that if you're an ambassador, and if you're just an ally, just one of the regular allies. Be there for our community. That's what makes us strong. That's what makes Iron Allies Fitness different than other gyms or other personal training studios and things like that. It's you, it's this community, and it's what we stand for. So I hope you guys found that helpful. I love you all. Thank you so much for helping Corey and I build our dream and having this awesome team and this awesome community and just a great time, to be honest. So thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon.